What are you going to say, just whip out your dick?
Yeah, that won't go down too well. You guys might be able to make out these green tiles just above me here. Yeah, I think you can see them on the green, just above that red orangey door there. There's some green tiles there. You'll notice, you might have noticed if you've been paying attention, that they're very similar to, or I might say almost identical to the tiles that we saw in lots of parts of Portugal. And that is because this is a Moorish building, and the Moors were actually the Muslims who invaded Portugal. So that's why there's a similarity between the two of them. In the comments section below, can somebody tell me what language this text on the left is? I've never seen this before, and I'm very curious what it is.
So many people don't actually know what Allahu Akbar means. It just means Allah is the greatest.
As we've been walking along, I've noticed a couple of people have walked past us with hats that say the word police on them. Now, I could tell instantly that these were not in fact police.
Well, they could have just been very well disguised, plainclothes police.
With a hat on.
Very well described. One of them was a 10-year-old child.
Yeah, it was like
Which, to be fair, you would never expect them to be a policeman. So that if they were trying to surprise you, that would work.
That is 72G chest right there.
Yeah.
And the other one was this very, very old man wearing like a Nike, bright green Nike polo. So it obviously wasn't a police officer as well. Unless I'm being 72G chest right here. And the other, so that's I think we've come to the conclusion that neither of these people actually knew what the word on their hat meant. And you had this experience, you said, back in Chile.
Yeah, in Chile once I saw he was an older guy, mid-50s, balding, pretty big pot belly, and he was walking along with a shirt that said, "I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world," on it.
What a joker.
And I did do a bit of a double take until I realised that he couldn't possibly have known what that meant. Or if he did, he was very brave. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely his Barbie world then. Good for him.
Maybe he was just confident in his Barbie world and his,
This is true.
Maybe he was, he's.
Maybe these two gentlemen we've walked past are actually just fans of the band Police.
Oh, that's possible.
And they're walking around wearing what look like police hats.
Yeah. Well, what is that thing where it's like you can be whatever you want? You can choose your own lived experience.
Yes.
Maybe this man was choosing to live as a Barbie girl.
And maybe these men were choosing to live as police.
We shouldn't criticise them for their life choices. Who are we to tell him that he's not a Barbie girl?
Well, I choose to live as a barbarian kingdom. Here, right now in Morocco, there are some interesting COVID rules going on.
Yes, there are.
So, for some reason, they're trying to stop people from eating in restaurants. However, cafes are exempt from this rule. So, we are able to, but they're not allowed to serve food at dinner time.
They can only work as a cafe, not as a restaurant. Anyway,
yes. The consequence of this is that we have to order takeaway shawarma, but we can eat desserts here in the cafe.
We can eat cake and brownies. That's fine. We can eat that here. But when we order shawarma or pizza, we have to take it away and eat that outside.
Yes.
And you can see how well these COVID rules are working if you just
flip it around.
Show everyone
how many people are in here. Quite a lot of people in this restaurant.
Definitely, the fact that they're having to do the takeaway shawarma is working.
Yeah, so the takeaway shawarma strategy works, clearly. So it's literally a situation of let them eat cake.
We're going to have to... You can't have shawarma, let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
We have to eat our dinner in reverse. We're going to have to eat the dessert first, and then take our shawarma home, and eat the shawarma at home.
Exactly. And the other thing, you might notice, these little... We didn't actually order these, and this has happened to us twice now. And Tom has been to Morocco before, and he sort of explained this to me. I didn't believe him. We are being quite literally treated like royalty here.
Yeah.
This is a crystal clear example of what you would actually call white privilege.
It's the first time I've ever experienced actual white privilege.
Me too.
In my entire life.
And I'm quite
when
enjoying
I
it.
came to Morocco.
I am very much enjoying this.
What you have, what is called white privilege in Western countries, is actually mostly white disadvantage. But white privilege here
literally
is
exists.
actually white privilege because we did not ask for these. We get personal attention from the manager every time he comes in and talks to us for 15 minutes and ignores all the other customers, and then brings us free. This happens everywhere in Morocco.
Yes.
Anywhere you go, everyone is super friendly to you.
And this
if
is
you're white.
And this makes me even more angry.
Oh, that's it. That's f***ing it.
That people accuse us of having white privilege back home. Because I'm definitely not getting this back home.
Okay, it's your new best friend. Look, he's giving you a haircut, or he was a second ago.
Well, in this restaurant we're in right now, you'll notice behind me there's all these fruits in like heart shapes and everything. That's all real fruit, by the way. Every single one of those is absolutely real, and they obviously have to replace it every month or so as the fruit rots. It's quite an endeavour, I imagine. And all the parrots are real too.
New best friend.
Managed to find a giant Catholic church in the middle of Casablanca.
بالوالي شيء يحمى ما تخترع ولا يعب مقتاد الرياح طريق الخضراء من الشعفاء.
Join us next time for the exciting adventures of Stirling Up Close. What will the boys do next?
Yours bites, mine doesn't.